All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, double honors to the elders, apostles, GMS, peace, salutations, blessing, Akim, laborers, truth, Shalom, hopeful elect. This will be a little quick here, a little lesson I got drawn up. It's a little one to be edifying. I titled it Trusting Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, not in oppression. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Isaiah chapter 30. Start at verse 10 and read through to 13. I'll start at verse 9. So Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious house, Salaki, that this is a rebellious people. Talking about the Israel, house of Israel, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, Yahawashi, would say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth, prophesy deceits. So you got the 2/3 who are following after these scatterers of the sheep, false prophets, because they don't got faith, they don't got the comforter on them, you know. They don't want to hear the right things. They don't want to hear the proper of these prophecies. They want to label, men of the Lord who Yahawashi shot dealing with through the Spirit, label us conspiracy theorists and what have you. So they want to hear the smooth things. They want to hear deceits. This verse 11, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise the word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. Okay? And just for edification's sake, I'll get this precept here, Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9, because this is Isaiah times Isaiah, but just like it says in Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9, the thing that hath been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. So just like in the old times, people despise this word. They despise the truth. They despise Yahawashi. They don't hearken unto the Lord. They don't hearken unto the prophets. Times of Noah and just all the times. But and just like I said, Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. Things that have been done. Let's get again. The thing that has been, it is which shall be. Okay, so it's nothing new under the sun. You're gonna have your 2/3 a lot. They ain't gonna hearken to the truth, and hey, that's all praise to Yahawashi that us brothers in the know, Yahawashi put the spirit on us to be where we're at, and the Lord will, we are that hopeful number. So I get another precept here. Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 10. Thus saith the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, unto this people. Thus have they loved to wander. They have not refrained their feet. Therefore the Lord doeth not accept them. He will now remember their iniquity and visit their sins. Okay? Verse 11. This said the Lord unto me, unto the prophet Jeremiah, pray not for this people for their good. When they fast, I will not hear their cry. And when they offer burnt offering and oblation, I will not accept them, but I will consume them by the sword and by famine and by the pestilence. So, you about to see a lot of that happening. The sword is going forth. Whether it be in the form of the sword itself, pestilence, or famine. There's going to be a lot of destruction of the 2/3 and the wicked. You know what I mean? Leading up to that final judgment, the returning Yahawashi and the holy angels, and the chariots. Let's see. It's Ezekiel chapter 6, verse 11. Thus said the Lord Most High, Lord Yahawah, smite with thy hand and stamp with thy foot, and say at last, for all the evil abominations of the house of Israel, for they shall fall by the sword, by the famine, and by pestilence. Okay. Now, Joel chapter 1, verse 15. Since I'm here, Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of the Most High, I'll also forget thy children. Okay? So Job chapter 1, verse 15. At last, for the day of the Lord Yahawah bahasham is at hand, and as a destruction from the Almighty shall it come. So, I say all praise Yahawah bahasham. As brothers that know, sisters that's in this truth, it's hearkening to the men of the Lord, whom Yahawah bahasham through the Spirit's dealing with. Starting with your elders on down, brothers of GMS and like-minded brothers, bringing out this truth, in sincerity. We're Isaiah 33 verse 6. Wisdom, life should be the stability of our times, and the strength, salvation. The fear of the Lord is His treasure. In the hour of temptation coming, Jacob's trouble. This devil, like referring to Revelation chapter 13 verse 11. These devils about to, he's been speaking as a lamb, but he's about to show them horns. Come down with them draconian measures. Move like a dragon. But it's all leading up to these end time prophecies. I get this, Revelation chapter 18, verse 4 through 11. I start verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth have waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Speaking about America. All right. I'm going to keep going. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues. That's going to be, the salvation of the elect, through the chariots. But spiritually, as brothers and sisters in this truth, we're coming out of the way of the world, coming back to this truth, Verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewards you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double. Okay? How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sat queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, and mourning, and famine. And she shall be utterly burned with fire. You know, be it the ICBMs and be it the return of Yahawashi and the holy angels and the chariots. For strong is the Lord Most High, who judges her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication, live deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. You know, the kings of the earth, you know, they gonna see it from afar. You know, they gonna be you know, kind of sad because this is their money, their cash cow, America. You know. All right, so yeah, verse 10, 11. I'll go ahead and, you know, for time's sake, uh, just get my next precept. I get back to the job. Man, all right, that's gonna be something to look forward to. You know, Lord willing, we are that hopeful number. You know, true rest and true, you know, peace and ease. You know, because we don't got it here. And hey, you know, at the end of the day, you know, Yahawashi will be done. You know, all praise Yahawashi. So let's get a couple of Psalms here. Psalm 91, verse 1. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, Yahawashi, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In Him I will trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noise of pestilence. All right. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that fly by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. Okay? 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. You know, nigh the elect. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Okay? Because thou hast made the Lord Yahawashi, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. All right, and you know, you can continue on, read rest that chapter, but you know, just gonna wrap it up there, you know, for time's sake. But Lord will, I'll be on here later with another lesson, you know. So with that, you know, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bashim Yashai, Bashim Kwakadash, Abal Bal, Shalom.